Let's take a look at the pipette. Pipettes come in a variety of shapes and sizes and types. Notice some of these have graduations and some don't. We're going to focus on the to-deliver pipette that you will use in the laboratory. You might think that pipettes look like straws, and indeed, they were used as such, and at one time, pipetting by mouth was not uncommon. However, we don't do so anymore. Wendy is going to help us demonstrate the proper use of the pipette. The first step in using a pipette is to make sure it's properly conditioned. By conditioning, we mean rinsed with the solution that you will be measuring. Notice that she draws a small amount of solution up into the pipette using the bulb, and then carefully coats all surfaces that will come in contact with the solution. She will let it drain through. Because this is a rinsing, she will purge the tip by blowing a burst of air through the pipette with the pipette bulb. This is only done when conditioning the pipette. Keep a beaker handy to collect your rinsings. After rinsing, Wendy is ready to do the quantitative transfer. Use the pipette bulb to draw some liquid up into the pipette. The rookie mistake is to suck liquid up into the pipette bulb. To avoid this, keep in mind that the liquid moves quickly through the narrow part of the tube and slower through the fat part of the tube. At the top of the fat part, be ready to slow down because liquid is going to travel very quickly in the narrow portion of the tube. Draw enough of the liquid to come above the calibration mark. Once above the calibration mark, you can carefully bring the pipette to eye level and release with your finger to let out liquid into the rinse container until the bottom of the meniscus sits right on the calibration mark. At this point, you've measured whatever the value is on the pipette to 2 decimal places. Your precision is to the hundredths place, or whatever is stated on the pipette. Once you have the correct volume in the pipette, it is ready to transfer. Place the end of the pipette into the glassware, which will receive your solution. Remove your finger and let the liquid drain out of the pipette. Do not use the bulb or any other device to push the liquid out of the pipette. You may notice a small droplet on the end of your pipette when it's finished draining. Just touch the end to the side of the flask. There still remain a small bit of liquid in the tip of the pipette, but that is okay because this is a to-deliver pipette. Notice at the end of the pipette it says TD, and that means to deliver. Another happy chemistry student. Thanks, Wendy. Oh, and one more thing. Be careful with these things. They're expensive.